This video content is not intended for children.
Welcome back to Realistic Fishing. This morning I'm out here to catch fish on lure sent in by subscribers. This one is sent in by William in Temple, Texas. Let's get it open and see what's inside. Alright, we have a letter here. It says, 80s Goodies. Hello Alex, this is William from Temple, Texas. Thought I would send you a couple of my older favorites and hopefully you'll have some luck with some 80s soft plastics. Maybe some other vintage goodies. Love the channel and you showing people they don't need to break the bank to catch good fish. It's more about where, when, and how. What once caught a fish still will catch a fish. Most baits are made to catch the ones that are doing the fishing and not the fish at all. Keep it realistic. So it's a list of what's in here. We got some Gitsit tubes, some Hettel craw worms, and some 4-inch ringworms. And he's included pictures of the old packaging. Alright, so first we got this item, which is wrapped in a napkin. Feels kind of like sunglasses. It is sunglasses. So we have some classic Bass Pro Shops polarized fishing glasses here. Look, it's got the Roland Martin signature. It says Bass Pro Shops right in there. Made in Hong Kong. That's usually how you can tell something is from the 80s. Awesome, cool old sunglasses here. Here we have some of those craw worms. Yeah, so we got a soft plastic craw. That's what I'll probably start with. Here's some tube baits and some jig heads. And here are those 4-inch ribbon worms in red. I'm not sure what this one is. Let's take a look. This looks like a rattle trap. And one more item inside. We got some nail clippers here. I'll put those right in my pocket. Alright, since I'm going to be fishing a Texas rig, I will bring the bloodworms and the craw worms. Get those put in my pocket. I will save the rattle trap and the tube baits for another day. Thanks again to William for sending this package into the show. Let's see if I can get a bite. Let's start out with a craw worm. I got two different colors here. I got a kind of a orange and green and red and black. I'm gonna fish this on a 3/0 worm hook because it's pretty flat. If it was a thicker craw, I would go with something like an EWG, but this should work just fine. Let's see if I can get something on the 80s craw worm. We're fishing with lures here 30 years old, maybe even older. Let's see if we can get a bite. All right, let's check my drag. I'm using a spinning combo today. 6'6" medium fast action, 8-pound test. I'm casting from way back here so I don't scare all the fish away by just walking right up on the bank, at least not right away. So I'm just going to drag and hop this craw along the bottom of the boat launch here. See if I can attract a fish.
Hey everybody, Vance here from Fishing with Vance. You're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.
So far, 0. Alright, I've moved down to the next park. So far, 0. Let's see if we can get one over here on the craw worm. I'm fishing the same rig, except I'm switching to braid because I'm gonna fish in heavy cover. So yeah, same spinning reel setup, 15-pound test braid. Let's see if this will work. Wow, the water level is low. Look at the tops of these weeds sticking out of the water by 8 to 10 inches. This might be more difficult than I thought. We'll see. Just kind of drag it through the weeds, over the top of the weeds, over the muck. Wow. Fish, got him. All right, fish on. What do I got here? It's in a big chunk of weeds. All right, it's a bass. Woo! Nice. There we go, first fish of the day. Nice little largemouth, good color. There just happens to be a jet flying over too. Great audio when you got a jet flying over. Anyway, first fish of the day, you know, 3/4 of a pound maybe. Happy to get one on that craw worm right out there in the weeds. I didn't think this fish would be able to get it where it landed, but he sure did. Out there in the super thick grass. All right, let's let him go. Hey, that's one.
Hey guys, it's Ramir Maldepena here in Chattanooga. You're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.
Let's get this cleaned off. Look at that. Look at how thick this goop is. That's why I switched to the braid. This heavy, heavy grass ain't no joke. Yeah, let's see if we can do it again. Well, I did get one fish over here, and I think I'm gonna do something I hardly ever do, and that's go back to the first spot, right? So I got here and I saw all these cars and I was like, there's a ton of people here. No, they're a private party at one of these houses and they're all just filling up the parking lot at the park. It's rare for me to retrace my steps in this way, but I came back to this park because I still think I can get one over here. I want one more fish. All right, let's go this way. Back to the lucky, unlucky spot. Let's see if we can get a bite. I saw a boil down there. I think it was a turtle. Fish. All right, we got another largemouth bass here. Yeah, second bass of the morning. Got a little, I don't know, half pounder here. Not very big, but he did go for that craw worm that was sent into the show. And I'm glad I came back to this location because I just caught another fish. Like I said, not very big, but I am happy to get another bite. Let's let him go. All right, that's 2 on the craw worm. I think it's a Stanley brand, right? Stanley craw worm. Well, that's all the time I have this morning. I got 2 bass on the Stanley Jigs craw worm. I got 1 at this park, 1 down the road, and I'm grateful for that because the summer fishing is rough. Thanks again to William for sending the vintage lures into the show. I'm glad I was able to catch a few bass. Thanks for watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.